Hi, welcome back to the KPR podcast. We're excited today because we're going to do something outside of the norm, which is we're going to ask each other questions, like random questions. He doesn't know my questions. I don't know his questions. So it's really going to catch each one of us off guard. So we are excited. I'm a little nervous.
I'm gonna apologize now.
Oh, what these questions will look like, but we're real, we're authentic, we're honest, and let's get to it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go first. We have 5 questions. He has 5 questions for me. I have 5 questions for him. A little bit about us. We are the brokers and owners for Key Premier Realty. This is my husband, Rick Scott. We have been married for almost 19, well, actually
No,
19 years.
19 years.
Yeah, so, yeah. And we have 2 beautiful kids together. We have a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old. We love them to death, and it's just great to get some questions out. Even being married this long, and working together full time, it just makes things a little bit fun and interesting. So anybody that's been married, I don't care if it's been 2 days or 5 years, like take this opportunity to get to know your spouse a little bit more. It makes it fun, it makes it enjoying, and even if you work together or don't work together, just take this opportunity to get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So my first question for you, if you can go any place in the world, where would it be?
I already have been there before, or does it have to be? Because there's plenty of places I would love to go back to. But if it's someplace I haven't been, I would like to go to Tokyo, Japan. I love video games. I like uh, the style of clothes that they wear. I think it's really unique in a way for people to express themselves. So that's one place I would love to go is Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, he's actually said Japan a few times, but I thought it was going to be something different. So, I mean, that's also good to know. He talks about Japan. My son talks about Japan, so it's actually pretty neat to hear it's actually Japan.
All right, all right. So your first question: what's your favorite thing to do outside of work?
Oh, it's easy. Traveling. Like I love to travel. Anybody that knows me, like if you tell me to go somewhere, I'm gonna pack my bag and go. Like I love to travel.
She won't leave a note
Yeah, I won't. But I'll let them know
on the road.
from time to time. But I love to travel. Me being prior military, being to Iraq and seeing Canada and Germany and Ireland. Like I love to see different places of the world, and even some of the places in the United States. There's so many hidden places in the United States. So I'm the big traveler. I'm the RVer. I'm the outdoors type person. So definitely outside of work, we'll definitely be traveling.
Okay. All right.
All right. So my question for you is, what has been the best response you gave someone that was being rude to you?
Mm. Is this before God or is this before Jesus? Is this BC or
I mean, like,
what's the best response I've given to somebody? I don't know. I get it from my mom. I have a slick mouth. So before Christ, I normally find a way to turn what they said against me or to me back against them. And obviously, you think I've said it so much, I would have one, but uh, I really can't think of anything off the top of my head that's appropriate, probably for this recording, because people can say some really harsh things, but I always have a clapback ready. So if somebody says, "Oh, well, there's something wrong with your hair" or something like that, and I'm like, "Oh, something's wrong with your hairline." I'm like, "Well, my hairline's on your lip," and it could be a female. So I'm just saying, don't come for me. I don't come for you. Respect is the biggest thing for me. So that's probably a good example. And I'm honest. I think everybody has the potential to be nice, but everybody has their limits. So I don't know. I just whatever comes off the top of my head. But honestly, I don't like coming for people because respect is a two-way street. If I'm not disrespecting you, you shouldn't be disrespecting me. Well, yeah. I told you we're gonna be honest. All right, so mine's a little bit more wonkier. If you were stranded on a desert island, which of our two kids, Deshaun or Maya, would be your best survival partner?
Oh, that's a hard one because they both were great.
Yeah, they're both
They
outdoorsy.
both have like their strengths when it comes to like survival. I will say,
There can only be one.
oh my, I would say Sean, and the reason why I would pick Sean is because Sean knows how to throw a cast net. He knows how to fish, and Amaya does too. But the one thing also I love is that he knows how to cook. So
Yeah, that's important.
he will make sure that fish is cooked. He will find some seasonings in the whatever it is, natural or organic. He will find it in the wilderness. He will saute some stuff up in the heartbeat. So like I know like I would always have something to eat when it comes to like fish or cat. Like he will figure it out. Like he's the type of person that loves to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter loves to do all that stuff as well. But she does get tired out. Like she gets exhausted.
Yeah.
But you know, Sean will push himself to the very end. He's very much like his dad. Like he will work himself to he can't work himself anymore. So I would definitely say Sean.
Okay.
All right, my question will be: what is the most memorable moment in your life?
Honestly, I don't know. This moment is singular. It it's honestly, I don't know if I can use it, but it's our kids coming into the world. Just seeing, after 9 months of patience, especially on you because you had to carry them both. Just seeing what God gave us, and we're still blessed to have them to this day, 12 and 17 today. Uh, but just seeing them individually come into the world has just been the most memorable moments of my life. Sorry, I had to say plural, even though you said moment. But I don't think, besides us getting married, that was.
And you guys, I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that answer to say his most memorable moment was getting married. But it's okay though. I was expecting that. No, I was just kidding.
She's really not. No.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
Outside of
gonna
that,
pay
our
for it
kids
later.
will definitely, yeah, I would say that would be one of my memorable moments. I know it's not my question, but it's definitely my kids coming into this world because, um, through it all, like I couldn't see myself being where I'm at today with two kids. I grew up with six brothers and sisters, and I told myself I didn't want any children. But to have two, the most greatest gifts in the world,
Yeah.
they have showed me so much about myself and,
Mm-hmm.
and taught me how to really mature as a woman and as a mother. So that's a gift that I will never take for granted. So yeah, I love that gift.
All right. So my question for you: what has been your biggest pet peeve in real estate thus far?
I would say definitely on both parties, whether it's buyer, seller, or even agents, I would say the lack of consideration.
Mm.
I think a lot of people, when it comes to agents, you can send stuff out and people don't respond back. And I'm just like, hey, just respond back and say, hey, they can't do it or offer, whatever the case may be. Even buyers and sellers, like people will call and people are not truly grateful because again, people don't know what goes on the back end.
Correct.
But just the lack of consideration, they don't really see, or I had to say care about what you honestly do on the back end. And as agents, there's a lot. We're just not a real estate agent. We're your therapist. We're your movers. We're your accountants. We do everything in the back end,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just I don't think we get enough appreciation. And again, I'm not looking to be appreciated. It's just just consider my time because my
Yeah.
time, our time, is very valuable.
Yeah, and so is yours. So that's why uh, treat others how you want to be treated. I know that wasn't my question. I just did what you just did, but
Yep,
that's
just
how I
jump right
feel.
in.
Yeah. But all right, that's a good answer.
All right, so my next question is if you could build or buy your dream home, what would you have done to it? What would you like to have in it?
Honestly, I'm so basic. I don't need a lot, really, if anything. I a style of house that I like is um, just a modern house. It doesn't have to have a lot of bells and whistles. At the end of the day, it's not going with me. So I just need something that's comfortable and, something that's going to, provide shelter for my time here. And that's about it.
And that's a good answer, because when we first, years in the beginning of our marriage, it was like, I need the biggest game room ever. Like, so just maturity of over time, like I wasn't expecting that answer now, because I know where he's at as far as maturing wise.
I don't think it's mature. I think I had to
But
come to the realization that she's like, you got more things to do than play video games.
yeah,
I'm
I do
like,
say
I
that.
got time, but
Yeah,
okay.
I do say it. I be like, look, just minimize your time on what you're doing. For time is valuable. I tell our kids
Yeah,
that.
it
I tell
is.
myself. I tell people we're around. It's just like, you can't get time back. So if you're, of course, do stuff that you love to do, because I love to travel.
Yeah.
But also don't consume all of that. If you're not really living and learning off of that, take the opportunity to do something that can really be an impact to others.
Yeah.
And like playing games, yeah, I'm not saying it's not an impact depending who's on the other side, but just getting out to get to know people and like see what's out there outside of the four walls that you live in,
Yeah.
and then when your own virtual reality, should I say. So I think it's so important in today's generation. A lot of that has gone away. Like everybody is Zoom, and everybody is virtual reality. So just getting out to connect with others, I feel like it's important. And that's hard for me to say, because anybody that knows me, I'm an introvert. Like I'm always to myself. I can travel by myself, but I'm learning as I get older, it's like we all need each other in some form or fashion. We need to be around each other. So
Yeah. And if I could just caveat off of that, that's just the importance of community. And community is more than just the four walls that you live in. So she loves to travel. I'm more of the homebody. I love to have a good book or, play a game. But normally I like to play the games that really challenge you, as far as like puzzle games or things that aren't your average games. I look forward to that, but if I can share that with somebody else, that means twice as much as me just playing it by myself. So if you can if I could suggest one thing, if you're watching this today, challenge yourself, ask yourself, what's one thing that you could do for community and not just yourself, if you aren't doing it already.
yeah, I agree. I think that's a good challenge for everyone.
If you competed in the Olympics, which event, real or fake, would you win the gold in?
If I competed in the Olympics,
hmm Which event, real or fake, if you competed in, you would win the gold in? I
mm,
have an answer, but I don't know if that's going to be your answer.
I don't know. Not the Olympics, but no. Um,
Yeah, it's a very weird question. That's why I wanted to ask.
I don't know. What do you think I would
Well,
do?
I know personally, if you have ever met Alexa, I call her Barb the Builder. So if woodworking was an Olympic event, I think she would do great.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
think she would do great. You get the gold in that.
Okay, yeah, I do. I do like it. If you guys haven't followed that outside of this channel, I do have another building channel. It's been a minute since I've built, but I am passionate about that, like
Yeah.
construction, and that's why I think I'm pretty good at like real estate and contracting and stuff. But I love that. I love building my own furniture, and I love building. I built my own bed. I built my daughter's bed. I built my son's bed. I built a whole lot of stuff.
hmm
So that's something you guys want to know outside. That's more than likely. Just send us a comment below. I'll be happy to send you some of the stuff that I've done. Yeah, I would have never thought about that, but yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
All right. So your question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Besides married to you,
Great answer.
let's see. Well, we're both already brokers. I'm really hoping that in the next 5 years, our brokerage starts to grow. Right now, we're a boutique brokerage, and I like that because it's more family and family oriented. So we're not. I never had any aspirations to have a like not multi-billionaire, but I don't need millions of agents underneath me. I just want the right agents. And if that means we've gone from 5 to 25 and that's as far as we grow, I'm fine with that because I know that I have people that I trust. We all worked hard to earn, whether it's your real estate, your sales associate, or your broker's associate, or you have aspirations to be a broker later. We're all on the same playing field as this is important. We have an important job to do to protect the general public. And I'm not going to do anything to ruin your license, and you're not going to do anything to ruin mine. But working with people, professionals specifically, it just makes the job even more pleasant. We have an ISA and a marketing director, and they're both in two different countries. And when I say that they've been one of the biggest blessings in our business, it's really an understatement. So shout out to Mark and shout out to Ray. I couldn't be more proud of the work that they've done, and it's just crazy to see how they can be in different countries but can work harder than some of the people that are right next to me. Not my wife, but just in general. So I love their ambition, I love their drive and their focus, and that's what I'm looking to see grow in our brokerage, within 5 years from now.
Yeah, I can definitely piggyback on that. I would say that as well. I would say just all around. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely like that one.
Do you have anything? That's a really good question. I know it's supposed to be for me, but where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I can just see myself even more grounded. And when I say grounded, it's not just spiritually, but just grounded in all. Like there's certain things in my life that I know I could do better, and there's certain things that I like in my life that I could probably not do so much of. I'm a worker bee myself. He's a worker bee. My kids are almost worker bees too.
Almost.
So with that being said, I want them to understand, as well as both of us, is that we need time to be at peace, and we need time for each other. So with that, there's stuff that I'm working on, and in 5 years, I know it's not going to be perfect, but I know we can definitely strive to be as good as we can.
Yeah. All right. So my final question to you, babe. I guess great minds think alike. What's one place you'd love to travel to before you leave there?
I would honestly like, and I keep telling myself I'm going to do this, and I'm going to. I want to go to Switzerland. I see so many videos about Switzerland. I hear great things about it as well. So that's one of the places I definitely would like to go. Is Switzerland. There's a whole bunch of other ones, but that's one of the places. Once I check this off before, I'll have another place I want to go.
Yeah.
But right now it's Switzerland for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's our 5 and 5 for each other, you all, and I can say it's actually been really refreshing. I wanted to do more questions, but I think 5 is a really good stopping point for us. But just if you had a favorite question, put it in the comment. If you have more questions for us, please feel free to ask. You're meeting the person after Jesus, so the answers will be better. But it's always a pleasure to do this podcast with you all. Our goal is never to just cram real estate down your throat 24/7 because it becomes boring and it's not as personal. This is, something again that we love to do. We're blessed to do it and help others in the community. And even if it's just answering questions, we don't mind doing that, even outside of, the everyday norm. So thank you again for joining us. And Alexis, did you have anything else?
No, we'll see you guys next time with some very probably funny questions as well. But again, like Rick said, if there's something you guys want to know about us or know about real estate, again, we're open books, and we'll be happy to share it with you guys. But until next time, have a good one.
Take care.